Alright, welcome to another episode of Low Budget Shooting. I got a Greystoke G2 cigar today that I'll be smoking. And the firearm that we'll be using is actually my nephew's. This is the Scar 16S by FN Herstal. We've got a problem with it shooting where it, with the suppressor on, it shoots about 2 feet high. I'm going to find that out today. I took the suppressor off. We're going to take some shots, see where it's grouping. I'm not going to go into a bunch about the Scar because everybody knows this is an awesome gun that's been in all kinds of video games, Call of Duty and all that. And actually, this is the 5.56 version of it. I think Brandon Herrera just did an episode on the 308 version of it, a 7.62 by 51. I mean, it's just a slick gun. It's lightweight. It's easy to tear down. You can't complain about it. So, anyways, let's get down to it. Let's load her up and take a couple shots down range and see how it goes. That's over here on this side, but yep, there we go. Let's get some eyes and ears on here. And you'll have to pardon the wind because it's like gale force out here right now. Alright, I'm just going to shoot down at the bottom of this thing. I'm aiming for the middle of a paper target right now and I have no clue where it's going to hit. Alright. It's in the bottom left. Let me try that again. Let's just see if it goes in the same place. I will say the trigger on it's a little crunchy, squishy kind of like. Okay, that is 2 shots in the same place. It is shooting low. It's shooting low and to the left. So let's just move this guy over to the right a little bit. Fire one more. Okay, that did move it into the middle of the target, but we are still, it's shooting 2 feet low right now. So I'm going to put the suppressor on it and take a shot and see if it makes a difference. Okay, that's a lot quieter. I don't even see it. Okay, that's a problem. We have a sponsor. Sponsor is Snoring Desert Prostitute. I'm not quite sure what the business plan is for that, but I would just like to thank them for sponsoring our channel. Alright, back to our regularly scheduled program. Okay, that is back in the same place. That's probably a 1-inch group with those last 2 shots. So what I've been doing is I've been aiming for the middle right here. And the first 2 shots I took were down here. And then I made the adjustment to move it over from the left to the right. And this is where I'm at. And then this is when I raised up the front sight up to 200 yards from actually probably about 250 from the 100 yard, and it moved it up this far, which is correct. Now when I put the suppressor on, I have no clue where those shots went. There's nothing on the board, and here's our wonderful American Pie Pizzeria who supplies targets on the back of their pizza boxes, and I don't know where they went. It's amazing how much different that sounds, and I need to flip the gas over to the suppressor mode. Alright, once again, there is absolutely no marks on the paper. Out of curiosity, I'm going to try to shoot a 100 yard, well, it's 77 yard plate from here. I just want to see if it hits with the iron sights. Yep. So I can't get any more in the middle with an iron sight from 77 yards of this steel plate. That gun is tremendously accurate. I'm telling you, with the iron sights, you can definitely shoot that gun out 300 yards, no problem. I'm starting to notice something else. I just took another shot aiming down at this bottom target, and I hit up here, and I want you guys to notice something. You see how perfectly round these holes are? This is made out of plastic, these targets. We printed these things, but when I'm using the suppressor, the hole is more rough. You can see it's not perfectly round, and I'm aiming down here and I'm hitting up here. So this suppressor is doing something seriously wrong to the rounds. I don't want to knock anybody here, but this suppressor is manufactured by, boy, I'm not doing really good on plugs. I mean, I got the Snoring Desert Prostitutes. I got a G2 Greystoke cigar. That might work pretty well, but as far as the suppressor is concerned, this is made by Cap Arms. I haven't heard of them in the suppressor world. The inside of it doesn't look like it's been hit by anything, but the minute you take it off, I've got this set at 100 yards and it's hitting everything on. I don't know where it is printing with the suppressor. Alright, let's just finish out with shooting some stuff without the suppressor to see if I can actually hit some bottles here. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Let's see if I can get these ones that are on the stems. There you go. The Cigar 16S. This is really an awesome gun. I'll tell you what. I like having where you can remove the magazine from both sides on it. I like the fact that it's easy to aim. The sights are awesome on it, except when you use a suppressor. I like the collapsible stock. Well, I do when you can fold it up and put it on here. And also, I noticed on this one it's got a little riser so you can adjust the cheek piece on it. It's nice. This is a nice gun. I think I might have to get me one of these. Although, I would try a different suppressor on it. Anyways, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this episode, I've got more coming up. I'm working on one with some 308s where I've loaded some rounds on it, and I want you all to shoot safe. Hit the subscribe button below. I think we got like 352. I need 1,000. So, I mean, I know a lot of you guys watch it. Anyways, and then once again, I want to thank our sponsors that we had earlier on the program today. Take it easy. Little ad for the cigar there. Maybe I'll get sponsored by a cigar company. Alright, this Greystoke G2 is a very mild cigar. It has a really smooth draw. This one is about a 46 ring gauge and it was 7 inches long. It holds the ash really good, and for the money it's not really a bad cigar.